Hello, everyone, and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic Show. Thank you again for joining me for another video. Today, we're going to be discussing the big trade that just went down between the Rams and the Lions. The Lions are giving up 32-year-old Matthew Stafford in exchange for Jared Goff, as well as a third-round pick in this year's draft and a first-round pick in both the 2022 and 2023 NFL draft. Reportedly, the Lions, they had a bunch of teams to choose from. I hear Washington made a good offer. And there was approximately anywhere from six to, they say about six. So I'd say about 6 to 8 teams that were out there putting offers on the table for Matthew Stafford. As this year, we're expected to see a lot of quarterback movement, especially as we get closer to the offseason, actually, the new calendar year starting for the Football League. We're going to see a lot more trades go down. But this was definitely huge. Both quarterbacks, former first overall picks from their respective drafts. Matthew Stafford was a part of the 2009 NFL draft, while we have um, on the 2017 draft was Jared Goff, right before Carson Wentz. And I find that interesting that, both of these quarterbacks, between Jared Goff and Carson Wentz, they got paid, and everybody was like, oh, that you guys should have paid, telling the Cowboys you should have paid Dak Prescott his money then. But now you look at these teams, they're like, oh, wow, the Rams, they were stuck with Jared Goff. They were thinking about having an open quarterback competition, with John Wolford, not because he's been, showing, lighting it up or anything like that, but just because they needed something different at the quarterback position. And I think they made this trade with that in mind, feeling that they're already a playoff team, but this would give them an ability to compete, especially with next year, the Super Bowl is going to be in LA, I believe. And so, with that being said, this gives them an opportunity they feel to compete. I mean, that's the only reason why you go ahead and make that trade, but this is going to keep the Rams, they've missed the last five, well, the last 5 drafts, they have not had a first round pick selection. And so this is going to, well, including this year, it'll be 5 years. But given how this trade went down, they're now without a pick for the next couple of years in the first round. So we could see that extended to 2023. So that'll make it 7 years without a first round pick. So that's a long time without a first, but they're hoping that this works. If Matt Stafford connecting with Sean McVay, if that turns out to be, magical, and if Matthew Stafford can have some of his better years, that could really help them out there. I know I thought that the Colts were going to be a team that's probably one of those teams that did inquire about his services. And so now that he's off the market, Jared Goff, the Rams were pretty open about, trading him. So we knew both of these quarterbacks were going to be in a move. We just don't know. We didn't know it's going to be this soon, but it's very interesting to see, the value that Matthew Stafford held, given that he hasn't been able to take Detroit, really anywhere since he's been there in 12 years. But you never know. New system, new possibilities. And for Jared Goff, you're just thankful for that, a chance to come in and be able to show something, and hopefully you'll have the kind of success that Ryan Tannehill experienced when he left the Dolphins and he went to the Tennessee Titans. So that is what they can hope for there. Definitely a great start to what's going to be a tremendous offseason in terms of just seeing a lot of quarterback movements. So definitely stay tuned. And for now, that's all I have for this video. So thank you so much for joining. And I look forward to bringing you more news as it happens.